Hi Cancers, welcome to QueenCuptarot. I am shuffling up for your general July 2018 reading. Happy birthday guys, I love you guys. You guys are amazing, the world needs you. Let your inner angels live, you know, definitely in spirit of your birthday. And to all of those that are new, welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe. And if you if you are new, then you probably haven't seen your July 2018 love reading, but it is there. So if you go into my channel, go to the videos, you'll see it posted there. I did it mid-June. Definitely leave your comments and feedback. Let me know if it's resonating for you, okay? To those that are not new and reoccurring, you know, thank you so much for the support. You guys are fantastic, you know. To those who have left their comments, their feedback, and you know, reached out to me. Thank you so much. I'm really doing my best to reply. You know, the emails have been overwhelming. I am not gonna lie. I'm trying to keep up with the personal readings, but it's hard. So I'm doing the best I can. If you are still waiting for a personal reading or you put a request into me, please just be patient. I am going first come, first serve, so it doesn't matter. You know, I go right back to where I left off. So, you know, give me some time, but I will reach back out to you. And, you know, I just want to thank you guys for the support thus far. I am trying to get us to 1,000 subscribers so I can do these wicked super chat sessions with you. You know, I have a video explaining where I'm trying to go with this channel, and it's definitely, you know, I want to get some conversation, some heated debates going, and in addition to your mid-month love reading and monthly generals. So I'm going to get into your reading now. I've been shuffling, you know, giving the energies. I just saw that slide in there. Happy birthday. That's you guys. And that's good because things are coming out of secret, you know, out of the shadows and into light, because everything that happens in the darkness comes out in the light. So if you be lying, might be you coming out in the light. But if it's for you looking for the truth, you might be getting it. Spirit, please give us some messages, clarity, clarification to our Cancers for the month of July 2018. If for my Cancers that have any questions with regards to the career, juggling opportunities with regards to career, love, you know, matters of the household, children, you know, any kind of clarification, reassurance, and support that we can give Cancers through the cards at this time. Let's do that, Spirit. Thank you for your support always. I see beautiful messages already, guys. The cards are just dancing for you. I feel love is in the air. Okay. Alright, I have my clarifier deck for those that are new. This deck here will be a mix of reversed, upright, whatever. Where this here is my clarifier deck, all the cards will be in upright. Upright. So I want my clarifications to be of the most positive, reinforcing message. So definitely, if you don't see any reversed cards, that's why. Okay. For this spread here, I am going to pull 10 cards. The 10th card is the bottom of the deck. It is the overall energy, and that for the entire reading, and that is the Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm going to pull 3 cards, which are going to be reflective of the energy that you're leaving the month of June in. Which is a bit reflective because I am posting this right at the beginning of the month, end of June, and 3 cards for the dominating energy over the whole month of July, and then the energy that you're going to leave the month and go into August with, or the surrounding energies around you. I go off of clear sensing and clear feeling, so that's how I translate the messages to you. So that's why I ask it to come in that form, or I do my readings in that form. Okay, let's get into it, Cancers. Let's see what we got for July 2018. I see several messages already, Cancer, okay? I just want to make that clear. This reading might come off a little bit all over the place. I'm going to try to keep it as concise as possible, but there's quite a few messages for different groups of people. Okay. For some of you, all right? For some of you that left the month of June, and please, for those of you, because this reading is very love-based, I'll be honest. But like I said, I have several messages here and several ways I can interpret, you know, what I'm seeing. But for a lot of you that did have that person come back in June, or are possibly experiencing that now, I do see that for a lot of my Cancers that you are not looking to take this offer. I see a lot of my Cancers have gotten themselves to a place of good security. And I see that I see a lot of my Cancers are not looking to have that fucked with in any type of way. I see that a lot of my Cancers leave the month of June releasing a burden, and this burden may have come in the form of an offer. So somebody may have come back to you, and it might have been somebody that you were hoping to come back, and they may have come back in a way that you weren't pleased with or wasn't resonating with you. They still lacked what you needed. They came the same way. They left in a certain way, and you decided to release that burden. Okay, but I do see for those Cancers who may have gone through something similar like that, may have had a love offer that they knew wasn't good and empowered themselves by walking away from it, or they had a past love come back and empowered themselves from maybe ending a karmic tie. I want you to be very wary in the dating scene going forward, because I do see that somebody does come in, all right, and test that a little bit, because you're still vulnerable. I see a lot of my Cancers still vulnerable from the way that they left the month of June, and maybe preemptively feeling like they're ready to go back on the dating scene, and they're not. I know for some of my Cancers who've been single for a while, and this person may have come back, or they may have thought that they were going to enter, or somebody that they may have had their eyes on or thought might, some kind of hope that they had some kind of stability to offer you, and they finally gave you the message. You decided to walk away from it. It wasn't what you expected. It wasn't what you were waiting for. It was a weak offer from somebody you looked at as being a lot stronger than that. So you were actually a little bit disappointed by waiting. It wasn't worth the wait. And I see a lot of you let that go, and then come across somebody else comes in real fast, okay, and they catch you off guard a little bit. Right? You're emotional. So if any of you come and get played a little bit, Thora, stop it, please. Do you hear me? Stop it now, please. Go lay down. And let me finish this, okay? Do as you're told. Thank you. For those that are new, that's my dog, Thora. Okay? That's my baby. So... and yes, she can understand everything I'm saying. She's smarter than me on a good day, okay? All right, so yeah, I think for my Cancers that have walked away from someone or something, possibly the person that they've waited for a long time came back and they actually released that karmic tie, someone comes in July. Okay, I see it as being a quick, fast relationship, but somehow it leaves you feeling... a little bit shooken up. I guess maybe they might have gotten over you. So some of you might date somebody. Be very careful if this does resonate with you and you do start dating in July. One of the first 1 or 2 people that you do end up dating, maybe feeling some kind of anything for, be very careful of them, because they might end up hurting you a little bit, or not. I don't want to say hurting you. I think making you feel a little bit weak. Questioning your own strength. How far did I really come? I thought I was ready. Maybe I'm not ready. And then it has you going back into your recluse mode, because I do see you needing to take a look at the situation a little differently. And then I think when you do, I think some of you will start dating, okay? And some of you might have a friend that gives you a friend or somebody's chatting with you, and they might give you a different perspective on this person that came in really quickly, that you started a relationship really quickly with. And then they give you a different perspective on the situation, and it actually has you pulling right back, saying, okay, no, I need to, you know, go back into my space. And I find that for a lot of you, that either brings in somebody of more emotional maturity, somebody that you can actually, you know, look forward to in a sense, build something with. Or this could be representative, this King of Cups could be representative of the emotional control that you gained from going through this experience, which is perfect, because for those that have been single for a long time, you need that in order to move on to a more healthy relationship, because that partner that you're looking for that's going to offer you all of those things isn't going to offer it to somebody who is emotionally unstable. Okay, if you're looking for emotional stability, you're looking for somebody who's a provider and all these things, you have to be able to give that as well. And I do see with the Queen of Wands in reverse that some self-reflection does need to be had here, because I think the reason why you end up feeling a bit off guard, you know, questioning your own strength in the month, is because you're not looking at yourself fully and accurately, because if you were, you would realize you weren't actually reading this person correctly who flies in. Okay, Cancers, you guys are highly in tuned. If there's any sign that it's hard to get one past, it's you guys. So for this person to slide through, I think it catches you a little bit off guard, makes you question how far you've come a little bit. Maybe somebody or within yourself, you gain a different perspective of that person, of yourself, and how ready you are. You go into a time of, you know, introversion, where you are healing over the past hurt, and that could be the past hurt from the person that you know, dropped this burden with. Past hurt from even before that. You know, this 4 comes after the 3 of Swords, which is, you know, the heartbreak. But, you know, you go back into this space, which Cancers do very well, okay? But I don't see this of negative connotation, only because it's right beside the King of Cups, which means that you either come out of this because somebody of a more emotionally stable, you know, disposition comes in, or you walk out of this period being emotionally stable yourself. Either way, what that will trickle in is, you know, growth with somebody else or a new opportunity, okay? I like that. You know, I do see for some people here, for some of my Cancers, I do see for those that are in long-term relationships with kids, okay, this is a specific message. I see some of my Cancers are feeling... See, my Cancers, all right, I know how aggressive you guys can be. I know how dangerous you guys can be, okay, without getting all dramatic and shit. You know, I see for some of my Cancers that have children, particularly 2, that could either be a younger girl, an older boy, 2 boys, but I do see that the children are communicating, are trying to communicate to you and your partner. Your children are trying to communicate to you and your partner that the state of your relationship and the tension in the household is now affecting them negatively. I see some of my Cancers have been with some discord with their partner. Not being on the same page. Some of my Cancers either might be stepping out on a partner, or a partner might be stepping out on them. But regardless of what the discord is, because I haven't done the clarification yet to get indication on what that could be, I do see children, okay, having enough. Feeling burdened, trying to communicate that to you because this is stressing them out. It could be affecting their school, their behavior. Some of my Cancers might have their kids, especially in the teenage years. Maybe one in late elementary, another one in high school possibly. It doesn't have to be that way. But I do see the older child lashing out. As you can see in this picture, that kid's booking it, and the horse is unruly. And I see that is because they're hurting, possibly scared, and I also see that as being a reflection of how possibly you or your partner end up feeling mid-month. So if you leave the month of, for some of my Cancers that left the month of June very consumed within their relationship, maybe having a bit of, confrontation with their partner, conflict. Like I said, my Cancers can be quite confrontational when they're ready. I do see that if you are not already aware, you will become aware of how it is affecting the children. And I do see one of the older children possibly leaving due to this discord, if they haven't left already. And I do see that causing a time of reflection for at least one of you. Thora, I want you to stop it now and go and lay down right now. I see that for at least one of you, you get into this introspection and this stage of having to reflect. Oh my God, did he or she just do that? Did we just get a call that this happened? Did they possibly did they just get arrested for some petty crime? Did our son or daughter just come to us and say that? Oh my God. It's gonna. You guys are both you and your partner are gonna have a completely different perspective about your relationship because your children are gonna take back the attention. Because a part of me feels that they didn't have the attention with the Queen of Swords as being your overall energy. I see that as being like a flippant, ignorant. You were consumed, and I see somebody, whoever is the more stable energy. Whoever, for my Cancers that this does resonate with, whichever of the children comes and expresses this to whichever parent, that parent is the more stable parent. And I need, if it isn't you and your child goes and communicates this to your partner about how difficult this tension is making their lives, I need you to understand and reflect on that, why they didn't come to you. Because I do see one energy being more stable than the other. It could be you. So now if your child comes to you, though, and expresses that, you need to take heed to that. You need to reflect on that, okay? And you need to do it fast before, something happens, or one of your children decides to leave prematurely out of the home, or, it could cause them to lash out, be getting arrested, or, kicked out of school, or, whatever. But it's not something you need to be having if it's this tension that is going on between you and your partner. You need to manage it, have these conversations in private, go to family therapy, do what you need to do, but you need to be aware of the negative effect, your negative energy in your relationship, your toxic relations, if you are experiencing any, do affect your children. And this reading in spirit here to warn of that, okay? But I do see coming at the end of the month, though, that both, if not one parent, does become the emotional support to these children that is required, okay? For some of you, that could be multiple job opportunities as well. I see for some of you, you could be offered a new opportunity by your current employer. I do see that. I see some of you might be, waiting for a new opportunity because you don't like the current job that you're in right now. I do see that that is coming, but you should wait, because there are still things that you are learning. If you are wanting to make a move and feeling like you've had enough, but you're applying and you're not moving while you're still in your current job, take the lessons. Don't waste that time, because you are going to make a move and you are going to go do another job, but take what you can from there. Learn what you can. Make sure you leave on the best of terms. You need references. You want to make sure that you have your references. You don't want to just, if you do get another offer, leave without any notice or anything like that, because that will cause bad blood for you, and you might burn a bridge there that you need. So be very, very careful of that as well. I do see here, I do see that for those that are juggling 2 job offers, I do see that you need to make sure that you do your research. You need to make sure you do your research, your due diligence, before you accept any offer, because both of them could be good, but they're both offering 2 different things. So when I see research, that's not just tangible research about, the company or the opportunity, or if you're being paid properly based on industry standards. It could be, how is this opportunity better for me than the other? Is it closer to home? Is it, better pension, RSP, whatever. Cards, three clarifying cards came out, and 2 of them are exact 2 different opportunities. But with the moon card here, that's your energy, right? Which I'm not surprised. I'm getting moon in almost all the readings, if not all of them, just quite a few. But that's because it's your time. But that also can mean that there's some maybe information, that is yet to be revealed, that you want to make sure you try to reveal before you make a decision. Yeah, I'm getting the 4 of Swords again. And I see that, and I got the Knight of Swords again. So, for my cancers, my single cancers, that the first part of this reading resonated with regards to a love offer. This love offer, I just got it reaffirmed again. This love offer that's coming in July, it's not all that it seems. This person is, yes, they're offering you something, but they're not being fully transparent. It doesn't mean they're not genuine, they're not being transparent. So for some of you that might have started in an early relationship, and this person is saying, let's move in, I want to take it to the next level, and you're thinking, oh, that's great. I've been waiting to hear that. I'm being messaged and I'm being warned by Spirit that you need to take heed and be careful, because, the Knight of Swords energy is very fleeting. From both of these pictures, they're on the move. This could be somebody that comes in and out of your life very quickly, either reoccurringly or just a short-term relationship. And that, coming to the moon, and with that fleeting energy, I'm not surprised, because no way somebody can be around for long and have this many fucking secrets, But they do offer something to you. Okay, I've got the Page and the Knight here, both in upright, so it's definitely coming, but I do want you to be careful, and I don't want you to feel sad if you go back into this place, because a lot of you should know by now that this is not a bad place anymore. I think for a lot of you, you used to dread this place and be sad of this place, but I think for some of you, you realize that this place isn't so bad anymore, and this is actually a safety place. This is where some of you do your best work. You grow, you think, you become stronger in this space. Okay, so I don't want you to feel discouraged or sad if you're back in this place at the end of the month, because following that is either the emotional stability that you have been needing and wanting this whole time, which is going to attract you the partner that matches that and can fulfill that for you, or it's that you're ready, you come out of that ready, and this is what's waiting, this energy, this person. All right, so you know, a lot, it can be exciting. I see a lot of you having a very exciting July, you know, emotionally up and down. All right, so I want you to prepare for that. But if anybody's prepared for it, it's my, you know, cardinal water sign. So, you know, be prepared. You are the ocean, though. Okay, so is your soul and your spirit. I want you to prepare for that. Yeah, you know, I got this, you know, with the 6, right? But this is dope because you see, what's these here? The development, right? Right? You go from a place of feeling like you're rebuilding or not rebuilding, and you go then to a place of generosity and feeling, you know, content or at least comfortable. And I believe, like I was saying, when you go into this place, this death is what comes after this, which you get when you go back into this place. So a lot of you are going to say, after this, you're like, okay, I'm fucking done. Because I think a lot of you thought that you got this lesson karmically leaving June, but then you learn the whole lesson all over again, almost like a quick debrief from spirit, like just to make sure you didn't get the lesson. Let's just go over it really quickly again with this fleeting energy, okay? And then you go back into this place, you're depressed, you're crying for a little bit, and then you're like, you know what, fuck that. I'm not doing this again. You're holding your shit like, don't take me, okay? Devil, you can take what you want, but you ain't taking my pride, you ain't taking my love, and you ain't taking my fucking glory, my life. And then, boom, that's how you get that. And this is either the reflection of your feelings going into August, the kind of emotional stability you gain for yourself, or this could be reflective of the energy that's coming towards you. So if you come out of this space, this might be the person that brings you out of it because of what you've got the karmic lesson. You figured it out. You came to that conclusion. I've had enough. And then this person comes. Either way, you're going to draw that. It's just a matter of timing for some of you, you know, of when that's going to play out, right? But I do see a lot of you coming into this space of emotional security, okay? If this is not actually a person, and if it is, it's probably male, okay? Or this is your energy in general, all right? This is emotional security. You see the Queen of Cups, her cup runneth over. The King's doesn't. He has a cup. He's just as emotional as the Queen, but his cup doesn't runneth over. He has an immense amount of control over his feelings, which a lot of my Cancers crave, you know, because you don't want to lose your emotion. That's what makes you special, intuitive, divine, but you want to gain control over it so it doesn't have you feeling, you know, out of control, weak, and then puts you back in this space where you are feeling depressed, you know, possibly confused. You know, it's that cycle for you guys. Right? But I see you guys deading that cycle and gaining the strength and the emotional security that you've either been looking for in somebody else, or you gain it within yourself, which you then find in someone else. Because then you have to understand, guys, for those of you that haven't acquired it to yourself but expecting this to come, that's not fair. Because this person, this stable individual that you're craving for, they need somebody and deserve somebody stable, emotionally stable in return. Okay? So get to that point and you'll attract it. They will find you like a dog in heat. All right? Okay, so yeah, guys, that looks really good. Hold on, where's my... hold on a second, guys. Yeah, I want to do... I want to pull one of my... to end your beautiful reading. because I do feel good about this. You know, I do see for some of you guys are going to be juggling some opportunities with regards to love and career. For those of you that do feel career, you know, you are juggling multiple options at this time. I need you to make sure that you are writing out the pros and cons for each, because I do see 2 offers coming in that might seem competitive. You know, both really paying really well, being really good, but something is different in the 2. But there is information that is not, that you don't know about these opportunities that you need to know before you proceed, okay? Please make sure you do that so you don't have any regrets. Oh, I should have picked this opportunity. Oh, I knew I should have done that. There is a way to avoid that if you make sure you're writing out the pros and cons. Ask your partner or a friend to help you weigh out those options before you do decide, okay? Let's see what my angel deck has to say here. All right, for my Cancers, July 2018, to wrap up their beautiful reading and wish them a beautiful, happy birthday. Let me give you one more. Beautiful. All right, this is you guys. What this message is to me is that you Cancers just need to continue being your beautiful selves. I see a lot of my Cancers really coming into their own. They've really been battling karmic cycles. They know it. Their shell is getting hard, but their inside is just becoming butter. And you're becoming so strong, and I'm proud of a lot of you, and these angel cards really reflect that. We've got Vesta here, home, your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So I see that as angels and spirit saying that for those of you that do have these decisions that you need to make with regards to love and work, those that are juggling options, that you need to, that you will make decisions that are going to improve these things like your health and your home. All right, whether it's work or a partner, they should be improving these things. All right, medicine woman, you are a channel for divine healing and power. You guys know this. Stop fucking playing with me. Okay, I love you guys. You guys, the world needs you. Please let your inner angels live. We all need you, okay? And then we've got purification. It's time for a cleansing, detoxification of the body and mind. And that's what this period is, okay, guys? If you find yourself back to this reflective, meditative space, I don't want you to dwell in that, because it's just a quick it's a quick one. It's just a detoxification of your mind and body. You need to be in this space, because I think some of you might think you're more ready, you know, for the partnership that you are meant to be in than you actually are at this time. But that doesn't mean you're really close, because look who we have. We've got emotional completeness. We've got our king, okay? All right, so be strong. All right, you know, enjoy. You guys enjoy, please. You guys are homebodies. I get it. But please go out and enjoy. Let people love on you. Let people celebrate with you. And you know, please reach out to me for personal readings. It's just be patient. You know, I'm going from the start. It's first come, first serve. I don't care who comes in. I'm going right back to where I start every time, and I'm trying to do 3-4 a night. If I can do more, I will. But please reach out to me. Leave me comments. I love you guys. I pray for you. Pray for each other. And I will see you guys mid-August for your August love readings. All right? Bye, guys.